Hit record.
It's recording.
It's recording. We're ready to go. We're ready to roll. All right. So do you have someone you're wanting to connect with tonight in particular? Because I feel like you have an intention set.
I kind of do. I've never met my grandmother before, but I have questions.
Okay. What questions do you have?
How'd she pass away?
How did she pass away? Okay. So I heard
Name's
heart.
Jean.
I heard
Okay.
heart. Okay, so that's what's coming through immediately is heart issues. So I don't know if it was a heart attack, if that happened quickly, or if there was some other heart disease issues. You don't have any information or passing?
I do. My mom says lung cancer, and then my other aunt, who's my mom's sister, says like that she was very mentally ill as well.
Yeah, she's showing me heart issues.
Okay.
So, but that could also be, you know, if it's lungs and things, your heart's going to have problems working with that. So it could be that, you know, the thing that led up to it was the lungs, but her heart is what took her, is what she's saying. Her heart.
Okay.
Her. So, thank you, honey. So yeah, but she says that it was fast. Like when it happened, she says it was fast. It wasn't like. It wasn't miserable or anything. She's like, I'm okay. I'm at peace. It's okay. She said, I did struggle with some mental health issues. But it was more so like, did she struggle with like schizophrenia?
See, my mom doesn't tell me those kinds of things. Like it's like a unspoken territory. So, and when I've been struggling with my own mental illness, I wonder if she like shuts me out because she like doesn't want me to end up like her mother in a sense.
Yeah, because I think
it was really hard for her.
Yeah. And I think if she thinks she doesn't say anything about it, you're not gonna like fall into it or something, that maybe you'll overcome it because you won't succumb to it. But I'm feeling like that's kind of what was going on, is it's that or like multiple personality, something, you know, it's like
I think she was bipolar.
Yeah. I'm feeling like there's just kind of like a shifting, and it's like this constant like, this is what I see. So it's either that, you know, she's schizophrenic, there's always someone out to get me, she's looking all over the place, or it's bipolar, I can't decide which way I'm supposed to think and feel, you know. So I am feeling that, but I don't think that it's really either one of those things that took her life. You know, I think she struggled with both of those things, but she just immediately said heart.
Was my mom her main caretaker, like when she was mentally ill? Is that why my mom was so shut out?
She says there's a lot of frustration in that. She says it was very unhealthy. It was very toxic. She says, you know, I wasn't the best. She admits that now. I wasn't the best. She says I wasn't the best, and that there was kind of a struggle. There was a conflict there because your mom, I feel, feels a lot of resentment towards the situation. And she's saying like, you know, she was functioning at the best that she possibly could, but it just wasn't enough. And your mother would get very frustrated with her. And then that would cause her to lash out. So it was like a volatile situation. Is what I'm feeling. So yeah, it's your mom has a lot of healing to do in that arena. And so mom hasn't faced those things. And I think that you remind her of her a lot. And there's some certain things that come up that just remind her of that, and it triggers her. And so she kind of goes to the cave, and she kind of becomes a little abrasive, you know, and it maybe even gets a little like harsh in her tone when she starts to speak. It's kind of like the voice changes, you know, and that's just, your grandma saying, don't take it personal, because it's literally your mom's form of coping that she's trying to figure out how to process on her own. And she doesn't want to see the same thing that she watched happen to the person she loved most happen to the now person she loves most. She's afraid she's going to lose you the same way.
Okay. Yeah. And I guess I never like thought to ask about it. Well, I sometimes ask about it, but my mom's very closed off, and she will only talk about what she wants to talk about.
Yeah. She doesn't want to talk about it because it's very triggering for her. It takes her back, and she doesn't know how to come out of that. And so she just avoids it completely. It's unhealed trauma. That's all that is. But that's not you. It's not on you. And you can't take it personally whenever she's unwilling or unable to talk about those things. It's not because of you.
Yeah.
And that's what your grandma wants you to understand. It's not you. She's not taking things out on you. She's not judging you. She's not upset with you. It's literally that you remind her so much of that, of her mom and that situation, that it's terrifying to her and it triggers her and she doesn't know how to respond. So inside it just causes her to come into this like whirlwind of emotions. And then, like those, whenever you're going like on a rafting trip or whatever, and you get caught, like if you happen to fall over a rapid thing, there's that current, that undercurrent, is that what it's called? Where it just can swoop you under and then you get stuck because it just kind of cycles, you know what I'm talking about? Like sometimes another way to describe it would be like that tunnel that, that the currents, the Eastern Australian currents, of where you get stuck.
Riptide.
You don't have a way. You have no way out. That's how she feels. She feels trapped and that she has no way out. And she's like, I've already overcome those things, so I don't want to go back there. But what she doesn't understand is that the only way to really, truly overcome those things is to go back there and to process it. But that's not going to be your responsibility to be her tour guide Barbie, to lead her there. So you're going to have to, surrender your mom's healing and know that it's about your healing right now and that you can't control that. But I think as you continue to go through your healing and you uncover these things and you begin to exude this new confidence and this new healed version of you, that your mom's going to see that and even be attracted to that and start to say, okay, she figured something out. So what did she figure out? She's probably going to think you're on medicine, or something that's helping you overcome those things. And not that that's a bad thing at all, but that's going to be her assumption. And I feel that you're going to be able to then she's going to ask questions like, what do they have you on? Because whatever it is, like, is good. And you're going to be like, no, Mom, I healed. Maybe I need to take something for this or that. There's no judgment there. There's no problem with that. But the fact that you are healing, it's going to change things. And if you are on medications and things like that, I feel that, stay on those things, do what your doctor recommends, but eventually as you heal, you may be able to transition some things in that arena, because I feel like you beat yourself up a lot in regards to like how your what's the word that I want to use for this? I don't want to say disability, but I can't think of a different word. Your differences, your, the things that you're dealing with, that you kind of like, you compare yourself to a lot of other people and you tend to like obsess over how different things are, but your differences is what makes you valuable. Your differences is what makes you unique. If we were all the same, we would just be robots. There would be no point. Right. And so you still, I think the struggle is that you don't realize that you still have such a gift to give. You still have such a calling on your life, and that regardless of what you're facing personally and internally, you're going to overcome it because you're brave enough to face it head on. Like you literally just came in here and said, I want to know. These are things I didn't know, and I want to know. You're not afraid to face things head on. And that's what's going to help you to overcome in these situations. Because of the fact, you did get it, just not the first couple minutes. Okay, perfect. Good. So it's just a matter of you staying the course. Okay? Because I feel like you're going to be very tempted. And I feel like this is even where you're at right now. I feel like you've come to a crossroads, like you were making so much progress and you're like steadily moving forward. And all of a sudden you feel like you're at a crossroads and there's like these other two paths that have emerged here. And you're like, well, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. This didn't work for this person, but this worked for this person. I don't know. Nobody's really done this thing that I'm doing, but know that you are blazing a trail. You're forming a new path that is a path of healing, and it's a path of self-acceptance and self-love and growth. And that's the path that you want. Do you have a son?
No, I think you asked me that last time. My husband. What?
It's coming through again, like that you have a son.
Well, I had a miscarriage in January.
Oh, it's miscarriage in January. That's right. Okay.
But I'm having an embryo transfer on May 5th.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was
two
like,
embryos.
like, there's the pregnancy. Yeah, this is the part where I hate that I don't like have files on y'all because I don't remember every single thing until we reconnect and talk about those things. But yeah, I remember that pregnancy and the possible triplets. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that now. I remember that 5 minute. Oh, good Lord. That was kind of scary. You're going to have to go back and scroll back in the comments and see her 5 minute warning because she put a million different red emojis and it's scary looking. Okay, yeah, I got that again. The sun thing again. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have a son coming because your son's coming back. I told you that before too, didn't I? I didn't tell you that. He's coming back. He's coming back.
Okay.
You haven't really lost him. He's coming back.
Well, I don't know that, like, it was a complicated miscarriage. There was only a gestational sac, so there wasn't a full developed embryo.
That doesn't mean that his soul wasn't here and ready.
No, I know. But yeah, we're excited to have another opportunity.
That's so close too. That's coming up. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Okay. So May 5th, right? Cinco de Mayo?
May 5th is when we have our transfer. Yep. We'll be pregnant on May 5th.
That's so exciting. Yes. I love that you changed that. I love it. You're speaking it. Yes. Speak it into existence. Okay. Do you have any questions or anything while we're here?
Well, my mom, she did have like non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Okay.
I don't know if you foresee like that being worse than it is, but it was very, very low stage. Like I think a stage 1 or lower.
I feel like there's been some minor progression, if anything there, but I don't feel that it's anything massive at all. Like it's still going to be stage 1, stage 2 if she goes in for a checkup is what I'm feeling. I feel like it's under control right now, but I feel like she's not taking care of herself fully right now. Is there something going on in her throat?
I don't know. She doesn't tell me things about her. Like it's just like me talking to her, and I talk to her almost like every day. And it's like, so it's like I ask her about how she's doing, but she only talks about, like I said, what she wants to talk about, and I love her to death.
You might just say, hey, like, I noticed a lot of people are having a lot of problems with allergies and stuff lately and coughing. Have you been having any coughing things? Because I got something with the throat going on. Maybe you should get it checked out, just kind of mentioning it so that it's something that she thinks about, maybe goes in and gets looked at. But I don't feel like it's like a major progression right now. I really feel like she's in a good place right now. I feel like honestly, like she's being held at this place, like at a steady place right now so that she can focus on her healing, so that she can be led into that. Okay. And that timing's coming. And I'm hearing within the next 2 to 3 months, some things are going to shift there for her in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay. So continue to hold space for her, continue to show love, continue to be positive. Tell her about the positive things that are happening in your life. Tell her about the good things that are coming. Tell her about the movements that you are making when you are processing things and you feel the need to share that with her. Share those things, just not necessarily the whole backstory of how, you got there, but hey, I just want to tell you, I processed this thing the other day and I feel such peace about this situation or whatever. And you don't need to tell everything to her, but I think just sharing tidbits with her about how you are progressing is going to be important. And also the styling thing, I really feel like you're not maximizing yourself there because you actually really do have a gift there. And I think if you would look into like style blogging, I don't know if that's what you did before, if you like took it that far. But I have a friend, her name is Jenny Sanzo. You need to look her up. She's actually in business with me and Monate, but that's what she did before Monate, and she still does it a little bit here and there. She is a fashion blog, and she has people send her shit all the time. Like, I don't think the woman pays for anything.
Well, you have to get to a certain thing, and I just wasn't. We were starting IVF, and I've gained so much weight, and I'm just trying to get myself better. Then, because I can get free stuff from like Amazon resellers and stuff like that, but it's a lot of work. Like I would have Like It to Know It. I have all that kind of stuff. So.
Okay.
but yes, I will look
I already
into
know
it.
those things, but I feel like you're setting on a gift that could be a good source of income, and it could be something that could be very fun for you, but you've got to not be so damn hard on yourself. And you've got to allow yourself room, and remember that not everyone is a size 2 model.
Mm-hmm.
Lizzo is on a Time's Up. Okay. Lizzo's on a big campaign right now to find big girl dancers. And
Mm-hmm.
you've got My Big Fat Fabulous Life, that is body positivity. Body positivity is a big thing right now. You could be a spokesmodel no matter what
Mm-hmm.
size you are, no matter what. So quit being so
Mm-hmm.
down on yourself and realize that you are beautiful. You have a gift, you have a talent, and you're wasting it, tucking it away, waiting for the perfect time when you feel that you're beautiful enough. You are beautiful as you are. You are absolutely stunningly gorgeous. You need to know that. And that people hell, I'm in awe every time I see your picture that comes up over here. And then I saw your picture over here and I was like, damn, this woman's put together. And I'm sitting here in my freaking yoga pants and a hoodie. Like, like, girl, follow your passions. If it doesn't bring you joy and bring you life, don't do it. But I feel like you have a gift there, and I think that it will bring you joy. But that's on you to decide what works for you,
Mm-hmm. Cool.
All right. Well, we're out of time.
Yes.
What's your TikTok, Insta? They want to go hype you up. They want to follow you. So you need to go in there and
I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. All right. Go over there. We'll see you over there. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.